All right. So after you've been admitted into your course of choice, you've been admitted to your favorite department. What's the next thing? Now that you've gotten admission, what is the next thing to do? All right. So many persons they find it difficult to figure out what exactly to do after they've been admitted. All right. So the purpose of this video is to inform you of what you are going to do from this crash to when you start your lectures, so you don't miss your way. Some persons they get into the university environment and they don't even know what to do. They miss out of everything. So this video will inform you of what you are to do right from when you see your name on the admission list till when you start your lectures. You're welcome to my channel. My name is Excellence Simplified, and if this is your first time watching this video, you're very welcome. If you have been watching my videos, my YouTube channel, you're also welcome back, and I love you. Alright, so straight to the point. Now, once your name comes out on the admission list, meaning your caps have changed first your caps will change from not admitted to maybe admission in progress, and congratulations, you've been admitted. Now you are to click on that accept button and accept your admission. After that, when your school, your university releases their list, your name will appear on the admission list. The name will appear on the admission list. But if you've not accepted your admission on caps, then your name will not appear on your university's admission list. So what are you to do? Accept your admission if you are okay with the course you're giving, so that your name will appear on the admission list. Now, after your name have appeared on the admission list, your school have officially released admission list, then you can start clearance immediately. And clearance are in different forms. You have online clearance. Online clearance, you can do it in any cyber cafe, but please, if you're doing it in any cyber cafe, please take note of good ones, so that they don't cheat you, because they know you are a novice. They know you don't know how it is done, so they can just call prices for you, and since you don't know, you just be paying. It happened to me when I was admitted those many years ago. When I was admitted, I went for online clearance in one of the cyber cafe, and the price they were calling, and I was just paying because I didn't know. But it was later I got to find out that these people has finished me. Alright, so you have to take note of, if possible, go with somebody that have idea of the field, so they don't cheat you. Alright, so after that, when you get there, they will show you everything to do in the online clearance. Some schools they pay acceptance fee, some schools they don't pay acceptance fee. School like Uniport, they were paying acceptance fee before, but now they no longer pay acceptance fee. It's all into your school fees. So after that, in the online clearance, part of that you pay your school fees, and depending on your department, the different departments or different faculties, they have different school fees. They pay different school fees. So you can find out that from your university or your department. Alright, so they have different school fees, different sets of school fees. So after your online clearance, we have physical clearance, you have medical clearance, you have faculty clearance, we have departmental clearance. You have step by step different types of clearance. So, but you have to start from somewhere. To start from somewhere now is the online clearance. So go and do your online clearances. From there, the next thing you can go on with your physical clearance. For medical clearance, they normally give dates, so you can do your medical clearance. So after doing your online clearance, you will see your dates for medical clearance on the form you'll be given. They will print out some set of forms, so you please keep it very well. Keep it very well, because other informations are there. Some informations are there for you to utilize, right? So on the form they will give you after your online clearance, you see your date for medical clearance. Also, you go for your faculty clearance. After you are done with your faculty clearance, you go for your departmental clearance and other stuff. Now, this is not a one-day journey. It's not a one-day stuff. It is step by step. You can still be doing clearance, and lectures are ongoing. Do you understand? So it is not something you can finish in 1 week or 2 weeks. It is series, step by step, step by step. You can be doing it. Lectures are ongoing, 2 weeks into lectures, 3 weeks into lectures, 1 month into lectures, and you're still doing your clearance. But one thing I would advise you to do is, as soon as you see your name, start the process so that you finish on time. So people will not be in the lecture hall learning and you are battling with clearance, running up and down. It will destabilize you. It will destabilize you. So start as soon as possible. Alright? That aside, another thing I want to emphasize is, now that you are coming into the campus, what do you need? Because it's something that most persons, they fail to analyze, and so it affects them. Because so long as I know, year one is the most important level, because it's like a foundation of a building, and if it's not well laid, you see that you struggle throughout your stay in university, and maybe you don't even enjoy what you're doing. Some persons, they drop out. But if the foundation is well laid, then everything will go smoothly. So first of all, before you even come into the campus, there are some things you need to analyze, and I will do that in this video. Now, one, I'll go straight to it. Now, you look at accommodation. Are you going to stay in the hostel, or you are going to have a rented apartment? That's one thing you have to consider. Will you be staying in a hostel, or you'll be staying in a rented accommodation? If you'll be staying in the hostel, then you start your clearance early, so you can apply for hostel. That's one. Another thing is, if you are staying in the rented apartment, will you be staying alone, or you'll be looking for a roommate? If you're looking for a roommate, you have to be very, very careful so that you don't make bad choices. Your roommates key. Roommates, they can do anything. They can do and undo if you don't get the right roommate. Because some persons, they are living with total strangers. Their roommates are total strangers. They find their roommates online and they don't know anything about them. I will not advise you to do that, so you don't have problems. When you go to school for lectures, coming back home, you remember your roommate are a problem. You decide to remain in school. That's a big problem. So choose your roommate wisely. If you must have a roommate, if you have the money and you can stay on your own, rent house, stay on your own, best. If it's hostel, you can cope with hostel life. Hostel, you can be 4, 5, 6 in a room and other stuff. And if you can cope with hostel life, good and fine, perfect. You can go with that. So that's that. After considering those two, hostel or rented accommodation, another thing you need to consider is what will you be needing in maybe your first 1 month in school in terms of food. So if you are staying in a hostel or staying in your house, you have to, school is not feeding you. Now, even if you are staying in hostel, it's not secondary school hostel, they will not be feeding you. You really want to be feeding yourself. So you have to plan, what do I need to buy? What do I need to buy? Provisions I need to buy that can carry me for some time and other stuff. So you plan that also, what you'll be buying, things that maybe non-perishable that can keep you. And as you start lectures, most morning you will not have the time to be preparing. If you don't wake up early, you will not have the time to prepare food to eat, because most of your lectures will be from 8 a.m. So if you don't wake up early, so you can have some small stuffs that you can easily prepare in the morning and go out to school and other stuff. Alright? Now, another thing you have to put into consideration, which is very, very important, your lecture schedule. What books am I buying? What books am I buying? The books you are buying now will depend on your department. Will depend on your department. They have compulsory textbooks. Compulsory textbooks, those ones, especially those ones that come with practical manual, you must buy them. So you have to consider that. You have to estimate the cost, because planning is very important. How can you know this now? For now, you don't know your cost outline. But if you want to get insight into the books you'll be needing, you can drop it in the comment section. I can link you up with, or chat me up on WhatsApp. I can link you up with somebody in your department, that is a senior colleague now that can give you information you need on this, and possibly give you textbooks you need to start reading with. Alright, so you can, if you need something like that, you can chat me up on WhatsApp or drop it in the comment section of this video. All right, so you have to plan books you start your reading with. So, and also you plan your reading before you arrive on the campus. You plan your reading. This is what I will be reading. This is how I will be reading. How many hours a day? You plan. Most persons, they just come into it, no planning, zero planning, and they just come and be moving up and down. Nothing. Another thing is resume on time. Think school is once you've had resumption date, please resume on time. Resume on time so that you don't get to, even if lectures is not starting that particular day, you have to resume on time so that you put things in place before lectures commence. You don't miss lectures. It's very bad and very wrong to miss lectures, so you attend your lectures also. All right, so in addition to what I've said so far, another thing you can draw your ears now and listen to this one carefully is choose your friends wisely. You don't just get to campus and you see anybody and you make friends with the person. You can enter wrong hands. You'll be meeting a set of persons from different backgrounds, from different environments all together. So you have to select your friends wisely. Don't be in a haste to make friends. Don't be in a haste to make friends, because the friend you make from your year one now can determine what you graduate with, can determine if you even finish university. Because friends can lure you into what you didn't even plan to. So don't be in a haste to make friends. Concentrate first. Concentrate first. And anything that will distract you, any form of distraction, remove. Very, very important. Because some persons, they become dropouts today, not because they plan to become dropouts, but because of the friends they meet in school. So why be in a haste to make friends when you'll be there for 4 or 5 years? Don't be I'm not saying you should isolate yourself, but know who you are associating with, so you don't buy another spirit if they come back with. Some person, they leave their father's house very good, going back, they are nothing to write home about. So take your time, plan, sit down and plan yourself. Every minute of your time should be useful. In fact, your slogan should be make every time useful and profitable. So sit down and plan, organize yourself. And if you need any advice, any guidance, any coaching, I'm always available. You can chat me up on WhatsApp. I will give you personalized coaching. So if I will make a second video on this, I didn't plan to make this long. I'll make a second video, a continuation video on this to guide you. For now, go about your clearance. If your name is not out, your name will come out. Just relax and pray. See you in the next video. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please click on the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel so you can always see my new videos. See you in the next video. My name is Excellence Simplified.